In a major victory for the Republicans, Sam Bankman-Fried is thrown back in jail. Who's Sam Bankman-Fried? What's the big deal? He's only the second biggest donor to the entire Democrat Party and to Joe Biden in 2020. Taken out of the game. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel, comic book artist, video game guy, and I do the news. Thank you all for subscribing. I appreciate your viewership. We never take you for granted. We're here to give you the best news, the most decisive news of what's controlling the politics for 2024. Let's get to the news. Sam Bankman-Fried. This goes deep.
Bankman-Fried's legal team had argued that he was exercising his First Amendment rights by talking to the media. The judge had issued a warning.
He was out on bail. This is similar to Trump. They proposed putting a gag order on him. Well, a gag order was successfully placed on Sam Bankman-Fried. He went and leaked to the press. He started intimidating witnesses. And so the judge just flat out said, okay, you're going to jail. You're not allowed to do that.
The FTX founder has been on house arrest as part of the $250 million bail package. Now, though, may be headed to jail in the New York area. We'll get more information about that soon. But again, bail has been revoked. That trial is set to kick off in October.
He's been at his parents' home, correct? So
That's right.
It sounds like he could or will go to a jail cell.
Okay, he's going to jail. They've already decided. And this is what's weird. The jail he's going to, you've heard of this jail before. Someone very famous was put there when he allegedly committed suicide in prison.
He has been in Palo Alto on the Stanford campus where his parents are professors or were professors at one point. He grew up.
Sam Bankman-Fried is being remanded to jail right now.
I see that here.
Not only was Sam Bankman-Fried staying at his parents' home, but his parents are legal scholars. That is, they taught at the university. And they are also two of the biggest, his mom is one of the biggest donors to the Biden campaign, organizing his money that he washed through this FTX cryptocurrency, billions of dollars. And it's also involved with Ukraine money. So it's all very tangled. High criminal stuff. He's taken out of the picture now.
Sam Bankman-Fried, a lot of people felt like that he was given a little bit of preferential treatment, perhaps, right? Despite the huge bond, he got some millionaire friends that come in. He's been living with his parents.
This is a huge showing that Democrats are losing their hold of the criminal justice system because they were protecting him. They gave him a sweetheart deal where he only had to spend $250 million to make bail and stay with his parents. And now they're revoking it. He overstretched his boundaries with this judge.
I would assume Sam Bankman-Fried could go to Rikers Island today. Sam Bankman-Fried, from you hung out with him in the Bahamas, going from his parents' house with an ankle monitor to a New York City jail, which could be Rikers Island.
If he goes to Rikers Island, that's where Epstein got Hillary Clinton, if you remember. Now, I'm curious. I don't know what's going to happen with Sam Bankman-Fried, but I hope that they have checked the security monitors and the security cameras on Rikers Island. I hope they've fixed them by now, if you know what I mean.
The witness tampering, which there were these journals essentially she kept them on Google Docs, and they talked about her time at Alameda, this hedge fund, that she was under stress, and it sort of painted her in a certain light. And Sam Bankman-Fried had given those documents. He had access to those, gave them to a New York Times reporter.
Sam Bankman-Fried did breach the rules of his own being let out on bail. And so, yeah, he deserves to go back to prison. This shows the Democrats no longer have the favoritism and the power they were showing before. I think this is Department of Justice stuff going, trying to protect Biden, going, we have to start looking like we're being more fair. We've been a little too publicly unfair. We got to keep this stuff on the down low because he can't give more money to Democrats now that he's been found out. Okay. So this is their number two guy, number two to George Soros. This is the second biggest donor to the Democrat Party. Gone. Cannot influence 2024 anymore. I'm Doug in Exile.